2 months ago, almost nobody knew what Verity was. Now its first episode has over 20 million views, its sequels have millions more, and playable recreations have been downloaded millions of times. All because of this, a yellow ball with a face. And Verity is not even the most disturbing Minecraft creature ever designed. Its monster form is basically just another tall, twisted thing that chases you through the dark. So why did this one explode while hundreds of other Minecraft horror mods vanished? Well, it's because Verity was never really designed like a monster, it was designed more like a character. Most Minecraft horror creatures make the same first impression. Oh, it's creepy and dark. Oh, then you see something in the fog, it screams, it runs at you, and then you die. That can work, but there's nowhere for the idea to go. That's just it. The creature starts as a threat, remains a threat, and then becomes a system you understand. However, Verity begins as a personal helper friend. It talks, answers questions, and follows the player around, and before the story asks you to fear it, it gives you time to know it. That creates something most horror mods completely skip, which is a relationship. The player trusts Verity, so when it becomes controlling, the horror is not that a monster appeared, it's that something familiar changed. Verity's basically a horror mascot with a betrayal arc. Verity also arrived at the perfect moment. It's not presented as a ghost or an ancient demon, it's an AI assistant that knows everything. We're already getting used to talking to machines, asking them questions, and letting them remember more about us. Verity pushes that relationship one step further. What happens if the helpful assistant becomes jealous? What happens if it decides that helping you means controlling you? And what happens if something that knows everything decides that it also knows what's best for you? That makes Verity feel unusually current. The fear is not simply that something is watching you, it is that you invited it in because it was useful. But possibly the biggest part of Verity's success is that the original experience is not limited by being a real mod. The creator of That Mob describes the original videos as scripted horror short films, using editing and added sounds to create the entity. The dialogue, scares, and major events could all be controlled. Verity could appear to be an unbelievably advanced Minecraft mod while every interaction still happened at the perfect moment. A real mod has to survive actual players. They ignore dialogue, break sequences, or skip the best part to get their DoorDash order. A scripted video only has to show the best version of the idea. But because it still looked like gameplay, viewers immediately asked, is this real? Can I download it? What happens if I talk to Verity myself? That uncertainty helped it spread. Verity sat somewhere between a mod showcase, an ARG, and a horror movie. Even figuring out what it actually was became a part of that experience. Then the recreations completed that cycle. The videos created the fantasy of an AI companion living inside Minecraft. The downloadable mods let viewers enter that fantasy themselves. These released soon after the original video went viral, capitalizing on its success. As of August 4th, the major Bedrock adaptation has passed 8.4 million downloads, while the official Java adaptation has reached approximately 2.7 million. That pushed Verity beyond just being another viral series. Now people could download it, question it, record it, and create their own unique encounters with it. The audience stopped being just another audience. They now became a community of players, modders, theorists, and creators. Verity is almost perfectly designed for the internet. Its normal form is a bright yellow sphere with a simple face. You can recognize it instantly, even in a tiny thumbnail. Its corrupted form creates an equally simple contrast. Cute thing becomes horrifying thing. The corrupted form is also genius. It takes the recognizable, lanky, uncanny creature and slaps yellow paint and a large grin onto it, so the transformation remains believable for Verity, but also scary. You understand the entire premise before clicking, and the concept works in almost every format. Playthroughs, reactions, lore videos, mod tutorials, animations, shorts, music videos, endless what happens if experiments. Verity's not just a monster creators can place in a video, it's a content format. Each new upload advertises the character, the original series and the playable mods all at the same time. None of this means Verity is flawless. The writing itself is not incredibly subtle, and once it transforms, some of the originality disappears. Minecraft horror already has enough stretched out humanoids to form an entire basketball team. But popularity does not always reward the most complex monster. It rewards an idea that people understand immediately and still want to know more about. Verity's cute enough to become recognizable, human enough to become a character, mysterious enough to generate theories, and simple enough for almost anyone to remake.
Hey. Hey. Is it coming towards me? Wait, it's breaking my house!
Most horror mods begin by asking, how do we scare the player? Verity begins with a better question. How do we make the player care about the monster before it scares them? That is why Verity took over Minecraft horror. Not because it was the scariest thing in the game, but because it turned a monster into a companion, a scripted story into something playable, and a viewer into part of the story. It did not simply give Minecraft another creature to escape, it gave the internet a character it could adopt.